Hello, my collective. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's well. Everyone's having a wonderful time. And yes, very quickly, let's get down to our cards. I feel called to do the tarot today, the tarot cards today. Although I already know the energy, I just tried to clear the energy from the earlier reading. And the cards that came out were like 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Strength, World, 4 of Wands. Such wonderful energy, guys. Such wonderful. And of course, along with that, there are towers and there's celebrations. So someone's like, getting heartbreaks because you're like celebrating, you're enjoying yourself, and somebody's tower is falling down. The London Bridge, remember, is falling. If you remember this from an earlier reading. Okay, let's just follow what we do usually, our protocol. We should do the downloads first. They're like literally divines. They're the messages, like they're direct messages, like really, right? So I'll tell you what my first download was after I light up the candle for Archangel Raphael and thank Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael for their love, their light, their protection, their guidance, their grace, their mercies, and their blessings and their miracles. We love you very much. Thank you so much for giving us such a wonderful day today. Such lovely weather. In fact, see, I don't even need the AC on today. I've got the fan on and it's such nice lovely weather. It's just Monday, yes, right? It was Monday. It doesn't feel like a Monday. I mean, it's too beautiful to be a Monday, Anyways, so great. The weather gods are happy at us. They're being very kind and very merciful towards us, and we should make most of this, right? So you can see it's 8:45 today. I'm not late as always, not at 9:30-ish or 10 o'clock also. I've tried those as well. So okay, let me just begin with the downloads. Enough of me rambling about the weather. Okay, I have a very important download. I think okay, let me start from today's download, which came in like it was a resounding one, guys. Resounding one. So what I heard a male voice in my spirit. I know this was somebody literally saying it, and I heard them in real time. And the word that person, this male person, was not a deity. It was a person, a human being, who said asambhav. And then there was a pause. So the tone in which okay, so for all those who don't understand Hindi, for my English speaking audience, asambhav is someone saying impossible. And it came in like a way this person said, I can't believe it, that phase. I can't believe it, it's impossible. That kind of. And not in a good way. This is like this person was shocked, as if this person did not expect it. Whatever had transpired, this person did not expect that turn of events. And I'll give you context for this because I had an earlier download with this, and I knew this was a follow-up on that. Alright, so apparently, or as always, let me say that this has been a constant energy. We'll always have people opposing us, right? In the 3D, I've already told you this. We touched upon this topic that literally in my last reading, I told you there'll always be people coming at us, chosen ones, coming at us, like children of God, like people who would be attacking people like us, right? Who believe in God, who believe in karma, who believe in good, who have faith, right? So there'll be people coming at us and everything. So this, apparently it's someone in my collective, or it could be someone's enemy. All right, it's very specific. Don't everyone take it. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate with you. All right, these are collective readings, I understand that. But if you're here and if it resonates with you, this bit, then please go on. Otherwise, if it doesn't resonate from here on, you can just shut off, probably go something else. There's a very wonderful match going on right now, you can watch that. All right, anyways, so what I heard in my spirit was, like I told you, someone saying asambhav, and there was this gap of this pause, like this person being at loss of words. All right, so what had happened in the background of this person has been, your ops have been sending in real bad energy, and I mean really bad energy, that like real bad intent, bad prayers, bad, it's just a lot of ill energy, like malicious intent being sent towards somebody, like maybe someone's wishing you, let's say for instance, an accident, someone wishing you ill health, like you, that you fall sick, and not just like really fall sick, all right, or something like that, something on based on those things, like some that you lose your motivation, you lose something. It was like quite interesting. I could like literally, how do I come to know these things are like, because I've been given like I'm given hints. Now I don't have to go into the detail of it because it's gonna get like an hour long reading, just me explaining all that. But having said that, so I was like, wow, it's quite interesting that, you know, after all that's been happening, and you know that karma is hitting these people. Oh, by the way, let me establish that karma is hitting these people like left, right, center, and then some. They're like really getting it, but the problem is denial. They're not able to like accept it as bad karma. They're seeing this as, oh my god, you know, it's probably, there are two ways they are looking at it. Sometimes they think that it's just probably a bad phase. On other times they think, oh, someone's sending them, like someone's like avenging or revenging something from them. Nobody's revenging anything. It's like literally God whooping their ass, but they're not able to accept it. They don't understand that how, you know, the laws of universe works. It's you, what you give out will come back to you. All right. And it's been a long time coming. I've literally in my last read also I touched upon this, like God is very merciful at times. As a child of God, you know, we people also think, you know, my God, you've given them too many chances. I mean, our ops, you've given them too many chances to like, you know, redeem themselves or something, and God was like, I want to like give them another one, and these people have just, what has happened is they've taken it for granted. They've taken God's mercies, and I said mercies because they've been too many. I think personally I feel they've been far too many, but then I'm not God. It's God, it's their judgment, it's their relationship with that karmic, so I'm not here to judge that. And but having said that, in my opinion, I do feel okay, they've been given way too many chances, and you know, divine's like, now I feel divine's like, I've had it with you. I've just had it with you, and they're now getting it. They're in the eye of the storm now. They're getting it left, right, and center, but they're not able to accept it. They're not able to accept, oh my God, whatever I was told about God, whatever I was told about karma is actually coming true. They're not able to accept that fact that yes, it is coming true. Yes, they're going to be punished for all those bad deeds they did all their lives. They're going to be punished. Right? And who is the catalyst here? My collective, you are the catalyst. You're the ones they came against, and now this karma is raining on them. So this somehow, I think they hold you responsible in a way, that you are the one, you are causing something. No, it's like you're God's child, and they came against your God's child, and God is now like just punishing them. But they're finding it difficult to accept it. So if I've made sense, right? I hope I make sense here. They're finding it difficult to accept it. So they think you collective are raining something on them. You know, you're doing whatever you're doing, or whatever you're not doing, whatever. In reality, you're just chilling in their own life or something, but they're just getting it. But you don't even probably know that they're getting it or not. I'm telling you that because I also get told by divine, you know what, I'm punishing them. So it's like that. Divine also tells me stuff. I don't know about anything about my karmics, really not related to them. It's complete no contact situation. I don't know about them. I don't know about their whereabouts. I don't have any common friends. There's no way I know about their life, but I get to know everything about. Divine would come and tell me, you know what, want to know a little bit? This is what I did. You want to know about that? This is what I did. You know, that those kind of things, you know. So apparently this is happening, and this person who said Asambhav is not your karmic. Let me clarify that. Is someone, it could be, like I said, a practitioner. And now it's time you grow up, collective. So you're not going to be a child saying, oh, it does not happen like that, nothing, there's no, there is, people send bad energy, and they're professionals sitting who send bad energy, all right? The people with gifts who misuse it. It's not their job to, they were not given these siddhis to misuse it against people. They were given these siddhis to actually use it for the betterment of humanity, all right? To help people, basically, to help people who need help, all right? But apparently they use it for their own selfish purposes, and God will punish them in their own time, whatever it is. So but having said that, so this was the voice of a practitioner saying asambhav. I know for a fact, I know this was not your karmic, and I'm talking about everyone. 10:10 on the clock when I said that. I am telling you this. This was another confirmation. I'm telling you this. This was not your karmic. This was a practitioner hired by your karmic who said asambhav. So it's something they probably must have said, oh, send them like 10 things. Let it happen. Whatever happens, or whatever the worst you could. Another confirmation. I'm telling you, it's like they basically hired this practitioner and told them that you do the worst you can do to this, my collective. Literally. Now don't get too scared or anything, or too worked up in your brain about it, collective. You're here and I'm here. You see how we are doing, right? I'm just telling you what happened, and I'm telling you how God works, how this universe works. And the entire universe is shielding us. They send real bad energy, like I said, extremely bad energy. And now whatever something was supposed to happen here, and it did not happen, and they were like, no news came in, bhai, this person's well alive and kicking and whatever. They are like doing this and they're doing that, they're going out shopping, they're doing this, they're calling up their friends, and then all of this. You said you're going to make their life a living hell or something, or they won't see this day or something. I'm trying not to say those words, but apparently that happened, right? This person, when he came to know about this, he said asambhav. He just could not believe it. Now this person, now that next part is very interesting. This person, this practitioner knows that whatever was sent, if it did not hit, I've told you this multiple times, my collective, you know when I'm coming at this, you know what I'm going to say, right? When you send this energy, bad energy, and if it does not hit the person it's supposed to hit, it'll ricochet back. And if it hits a chosen one, to gaye baba. Chosen one, as in it's gonna hit a chosen one's aura, gonna like amplify 100 times 100, okay? Mark that, and come back and hit the person who intend to send it. All right, if it was like a person without protection, without the protection of God, I mean someone, let's say for instance, an atheist who doesn't believe in God, even universe even shields that person. If they've done good karma, they shield, but it will not come back at the person sending it like 100 times. But if a chosen one, a child of God, with God guards, is what I want to say, you know, the guardians of that soul are a literal divinity, a literal divine, is like the Parampita Parameshwar himself and Mata Prakriti herself, Ma Kali herself. It'll gonna come back and hit. Now this person's that loss of words after saying asambhav is what this person's first thought was, that oh my God, it's not going to come back, I need to save my ass. So this person right now, it could be like right now as we speak, or this person could have been doing this the entire day today. They've been trying to reverse this spell somehow, reverse it, that oh, I never sent it, that kind of like trying to make it null and void. But you know, bro, you already sent it. It was supposed to hit someone, it would have hit that person, so it's too late for you to call it back. It's already hit that person's aura, it's coming back at them now. So it's either, I don't think it's okay, again I don't want to say those words, but you know what I was about to say, my collective. You know, so it's not going to go down well for the practitioner or for your karmic. I can assure you that, I can guarantee you that, in fact, that you cannot be sending this ill energy and the energy is not hitting that person, it's coming back for you. They know the math, they know this is just simple math, doesn't get credited there, it will come back, right? It's going to come back into your account, and it's going to hit. Who is going to hit? Whom it's going to hit? My collective. It's going to hit the karmics. So just brace yourself for the karmics to cry about it. It's literally, you remember my read from like, I think it would be like 15-20 reads ago. I remember I did like specific incidents where like a karmic was literally, my download was that the person was like punching themselves, right? There was like a portal open and they were like punching themselves because they were sending energy, it was hitting them back. Because my protection was obviously like, yeah, there's no other thing. There is like literally God standing right in the middle of me and the karmic, right? When I'm talking about myself, God standing there and just sending it back. This person, whatever ill intent this person was sending out, was hitting them back, right? It's literally like this person's like, right now, the same way, I'm just using the same analogy, right now these people are hitting themselves and then crying about it. It's like them taking the boxing glove, punching themselves in the face, and they're like, oh, she did it, or he did it, something like that. They are punching themselves in the face and then they are about to cry for it because they just want to create a scene. That's how they get attention, or whatever it is. I think it's got something to do with the attention, how much attention you get, my collective, because chosen ones, we all have such wonderful aura. People like gravitate towards us. They want to know, like, because you're not asking for attention, you know what I mean? That's a very rare thing. I also realized it much later in my life, that how am I different from most of the other women, is like, I don't ask for anyone's attention. I don't like do things to get anyone's attention. I just like to be my own person. I don't need anyone's validation. Eternally, I'm just supremely happy in my own company. I love myself. I don't need anyone to like even talk to me. I wouldn't mind literally being on my own for an extended period of time. I would just love it. I will gain more wisdom. I'll be able to focus more. I just love that life. You know what I mean? Most people cannot survive like 10 minutes on their own. It's something I realized, like 10 minutes and they start freaking out. They start doing things to get people's attention, to talk or to create something, some drama. That's why people create drama, because that's what gives them love. This which they see as love, right? It gives them attention. They think, oh my God, a lot of people are looking at me, they're talking about me, or they're doing things. It's a very twisted way of getting love or attention, which they see, like I said, they see this as love. It's attention. It's just someone's attention. People could be like fighting, two dogs could be fighting, and you can just take a look at it. For them, for karmics, it'll be like, oh my God, people look at me, I must be so awesome. Nothing like that. There's a twisted way, and there's a lot of mental issues which are underlined here. Now, again, when I say mental issues, it seems like I'm saying someone's crazy. No, but it is a fact that someone needs help here. A lot of people need help here. Because and there has to be a external person helping out. This is not inner work. That time has come and gone where inner work could help you. You could only do inner work, could be ready to do inner work. You have to have like some stable mental background, and I don't think most of these karmics do. The karmics that at least I am dealing with, and the karmic energy that I am getting for you collective, that's not stable. These people, and mark my words, and if their friends and family is listening, your friend, you know whom I'm talking about, needs help, actual medical help. They need help, and you have to be the one. If you call yourself a friend, you should be volunteering to take them to a doctor, or to take them to a senior person that could help, take them to somebody who could help them, really. Quite honestly, I don't know, maybe talk to their parents, talk to their family, but they do need help. And karmic, with a lot of other people who just pride themselves in calling this person's friend, their close accomplices, like their right hand, left hand. You need to be able to, like, come on, this is your time to be a true friend. Help your friend by taking them to a psychiatrist, a therapist. Psychiatrist also sounds it sounds very aggressive, right? But maybe they need therapy. Not maybe, they need therapy, period. They need therapy. They need to be able to break out of this. In fact, why I'm coming to this is because my earlier download, which I got, I think must have gotten yesterday or day before, I think. And there was, and I know how it came. It was wonderful. It literally happened. That download came in front of my husband, and my husband was also like, he could see how it happens, how downloads come in. Alright, so there was a question I asked in my head, and it was like not related to comics or whatever. No, nothing. My life is there are other things in my life, and much bigger things in my life. Like I really there was this. Obviously, it's still on the cross-border tension that we receive basically from our friends Pakistan, right? So-called friends Pakistan. So I was wondering why, God, like I literally saw those same women, people who had, those families that had lost their husbands, like because the men were targeted, right? They had lost their husbands, and I saw them in tears, and I saw their courage. They were trying to still share as much information they could, speaking to the media, speaking to the personnel, speaking to investigators, that they was imagine their loss, right? And imagine their loss, and they were still trying to, they still had the strength to be able to share their experiences, tumultuous experience that they had over and over and over again. Imagine they were living that pain over and over and over again. And I saw them, and I was like, I could feel their pain. Like, I'm an empath, so that comes with the with the gift. But imagine, I was like, Divine, I want to ask Divine, why am I feeling so much? This is not the first time such terrorist attacks, they keep happening in a country like ours. We are too secular, we're too liberal. Anybody and everybody, even a terrorist, has a voice here and everything. And the justice system is way too lenient and everything. So we have such things happening. They have happened on a recurring basis. I wanted to ask Divine, please tell me, why am I feeling this pain so much? Why is this hurting so much? This attack, this Pahalgam attack, why is it hurting so much? And not just me, again, by the way, hello, it's not just me. It's the entire country that is being hurt by this, especially hurt by this, right? So my question to Divine was, why is this hurting more than all the other ones? Like, right, like I said, I just told you, like, there have been ample attacks before this, and like I said, we're blessed with such wonderful neighborhood that there'll always be attacks, like China, Pakistan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, you name it, we got it. Bangladesh, oh, the new enemy, right? Not the new enemy, it's always been our enemy, but still, you know what I mean. So this was my question, and Divine came back immediately. Divine took me to an episode that I had seen of this beautiful series that I don't know if it's still on or not. If it isn't, if it is, rather, I should say, if it is, you must watch it. It's called Newsroom. Alright, so there was this episode wherein this main guy, I think his name was Ed. I watched it a million years ago. Alright, please excuse me if I don't remember the main protagonist name, but I remember the girl's name, by the way. It was a beautiful name. So this guy, and he broke up with a girl, and these people are big hotshots in a very big news agency. They run this channel, this big agency they run, and this big corporation, and they are very ethical people. And what are the challenges, how they face, how the news is created, and it's pretty interesting. You must watch it. It's not a documentary, by the way, if I describe it so, but it's a nice story imbibed, but you get to see how news is created, how it's captured, and how it's brought to us. Alright, how much of it is true, how much is not, all of that. So there's an episode where, so the history between two main protagonists is, I think the guy's name was Ed, if I'm wrong, again, sorry. I think it's Ed, let's call him Ed. Ed and Mackenzie, the other girl, who's a big shot, who's like top bosses. So they had an affair, and they broke up, whatever happened. So, but Ed has not been able to process that. Although she has been able to move on, but Ed was not able to process that. So eventually he gets like this. So people see a lot of problems in his behavior, blah, blah, blah. He gets too aggressive, gets impulsive at times. A lot of problems that come with people who are not able to process their emotions, right? Same problems. So this person is eventually almost kicked, pushed, call it whatever, to a therapist. Like, you have to go. So one top shot, I think Charlie's the name of that person who pushes him that you have to listen to me. If you have any regards for me, you have to go into therapy. And he goes into therapy, goes for one session, and the first thing he does is like to literally just discredit the therapist, saying, this is not even a real science. All you do is just sit here and just listen to people and you get paid for that, blah, blah, blah. He just totally disregards the other person's credentials, their work, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying. You get the drift. So, but And then eventually he warms up, and then the therapist makes him say, okay, you explain the whatever incident that is between you and Mackenzie, the girl, whatever happened, you explain it to me. From your point of view, just explain that to me. And then he tells that this happened, and this Mackenzie, I saw Mackenzie with this, and this happened, she went with this, she left me and she went to this person, blah 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 blah. So the therapist tells, now I'm coming to the main point, this is what it was like, mind-blowing. This is how therapy helps. Therapist said, you're not able to process this information after these many years also. Like years and years have passed, Mackenzie have moved on, but you have not been able to move on. Why? Because you're trying to process whatever bit you're doing. You're trying to process it as rejection. It wasn't rejection. It was betrayal. All right. So what you see what I'm trying to say? It is like this is the kind of situation your friend is in. Karmic's friends I'm talking about. Your friend is in such a situation, they need an actual doctor to be able to diagnose what the problem is. This person will not be able to help themselves. They need an actual certified doctor to be able to, like, therapy, someone who actually does therapy, a therapist in the real sense of the term, who could just break it down for them, let them process the information, let them process their emotions. They live a very toxic life, so there's somebody who has to, like, shut this shop down. And this is not good for them. It's not like, oh, nobody is winning. Your karmic friend is also not winning from, like, throwing away their life the way they are throwing away right now, trying to hurt people, and this is a very old adage, hurt people, right? So there's something in their childhood, something in their younger time, something that happened that has caused them to be in such a way, or they're probably just plain narcissist. I do not know. Either, again, I'm not a doctor, but they probably a therapist might be able to help them maneuver this kind of behavior. So you need to, like, be able to help your friend. If you are a true friend, if you care even a bit for your friend, you have to take your friend to a therapist. You have to just drag them once. Just let them sit in a 1 hour session or a 45-minute session, whatever it is. Just let them go through with it once, because this is not for inner work. This is not something that you, like, realize, oh my God, I need to correct this in myself. This is something they don't see. You're completely blindsided. And I mean blindsided. They do not understand how, they're probably not processing whatever is happening in their life correctly. Somebody else has to tell them what it is. All right. So this is, again, this was given to me, I know, because I knew somebody needs therapy. Somebody needs to go into therapy. And I know, karmic, if you are listening to me, you need to just see a therapist. And it's not so bad, man. I mean, a lot of people go into therapy. It's nothing embarrassing, nothing to be ashamed about or anything. It's just that, a third party perspective might be able to help you. You will get healthier, life will be easier. It just would be easier. Right now you're like, you spend all your time hatching plans, trying to plan pain into other people's life. This would get much easier. You'll have time for yourself, really, quite honestly. You spend all your time on the karmics, right? On the collective right now, rather. You won't have to spend this much time on my collective then. You'll get a life of your own, right? You'll get your life back, rather. Trust me, this is coming from a good place. I would not have gotten that download, and I'm telling you, Newsroom I watched like ages back. Like I said, I don't even remember the name of the main protagonist, whose name probably was called like a million times. But I know the girl's name, Mackenzie. Watch it if you want to. Like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful series. It's like proper new. It's not a joke. Not like our serials, whatever we get on the Indian television. Anyways, okay, so much on that, and my love and light to you. Honestly, my best wishes to you, and I want this to go well for you. Trust me, it's coming from a good place. Okay, and you have all the resources in the world. It's not like you don't have the money. You have the money. You have the time also. The time you're just spending on the collective, just minus 1 hour maybe from that. That's it. That's all it'll take, and everything will get better for everybody. Okay, that's just my 2 cents on it. What else I got? Like, okay, this was a very strong download that I just told you came in yesterday. And yesterday, okay, something, see, Okay, my goodness, I did I just pull that card on the camera? I did on a celebration in Tower. Celebration was one of my downloads today. Celebration in Tower. So I don't know, celebration in Tower. Let's get some clarity on that. It just came in very simply. It came in very easily. Celebration. So it could be for my collective. You could be celebrating something very soon, very, very, very soon. And the angel number again, oh my god, the angel number 18 has been with me. In fact, literally, we were just watching the a little bit of the match, me and my husband, and I think just before the match starts, right, they show those shots, when people are like just gearing up, they're sitting down, and even then there were like 4 boys who were wearing that Virat Kohli shirt, like 18. I think his jersey number is 18. With 18, 18, 18, 18. Like, oh my gosh, like I've gotten too many 18s today. 18, 18, 18, everywhere 18, this 18, page number 18, this 18, falana 18, 18 on the clock, something. I've had 18 chasing me collective, and it's been, to an extent, I like looked it up again. It's like, it literally says you're fully aligned. This number, basically, symbolizes personal growth. So you have grown as a person. So congratulations. If divine things has been giving you this 18. 18 is like blessing you, acknowledging your progress. Divine is saying good work, keep going at it. You don't have to stop. You have to keep getting better and better and better every day. All right, so wonderful. Just look up the number 18 or a combination of 18, 18, whatever you see. And just you also take a look. You can just simply search Google and just ask for 18, angel number 18 meaning. It should be able to pop up. Yeah. Again, okay, about this was quite odd. I do not know the meaning of this download yet, but I'll share it with you, and I'm sure I'll get a clarification because I don't know it yet. Divine said something about yesterday. Given the word given to me was, yeah, sometimes Divine also plays with me and it tries to like make me crack these codes. So the word given to me, that this came in today, all right? The word was yesterday. And I was asked to look at my clock, and I looked at my watch, rather, not the clock, sorry. And I looked at my watch, and the date on my watch was 4th. And today is 5th. And Divine said yesterday. So I was like, oh my God, something related to literally yesterday. I got a confirmation right that second. But I do not know what. Something related to yesterday. So today is Monday. So collective, go back on your Sunday. What did you do on this Sunday? What did you do? There was something important, something that resonates with this message. If not, then I know for a fact that I will get further messages based clarifying this particular download. But I know this is a download, but I do not know the full meaning of it yet. But I'll leave it to you. If it makes any sense to you, take it as it resonates. Yeah? What else I have? I already explained the rejection versus betrayal to you. All right, you need to understand. If you understand the difference, what is the emotion that you're trying to process? Once you understand what it is, unless it is diagnosed correctly, nobody will be able to medicate it correctly, right? It's the same message. You need to understand what is the emotion you're feeling, karmic. What is the emotion you're feeling? What are you feeling? The collective has done nothing to you. Collective has only wished you love and light. Why do you want to take the collective down? Just think about it. Why do you take this innocent person down? Just sit with yourself and see why this person never wished you anything bad, never said anything bad about you. They're only going about their own lives, and all you have done is to just create hurdles in their life, creates battles in their lives. Why? And just only wish them ill, only wish them harm. What has come out of it? Have you won? Do you think you've won? Did you gain something out of this? All I can see is a collective glowing and getting better health, making progress in their personal life, in their career. What have you gained from it? I think all you have gained, actually you've lost credibility. Don't you think you've lost credibility in people's eyes? The credibility that you held earlier, the power that you held earlier, you've lost that power now. So was all of this worth it? Is it still worth it? Think about it. Think about it. Is it still worth it? And if you think it's still worth it, please go about your battle. go about whatever you want to do. But my honest appeal to you is, I'm sure there's some particle of some God particle in you, a bit of God in you, right? God is in all of us, right? Some bit of God that is in you. Appeal to that bit. Does it even make any sense? Does it even make any sense? Any battle, all this coming against each other, hatching these plans, plotting, all of this fraud, slander, gossip, does that get you anywhere? Has it gotten you anywhere yet? How about you sit and analyze that for like 10 minutes, do a thorough, proper, honest conversation with yourself, if that's possible. Do it and see what have you gained. Your losses, just kind of like tally your losses and your gains. See what have you gained, or have you lost more, or have you lost everything now? What is it? All right, reflect. Literally, my next download that was given to me was reflect. That is exactly what I'm appealing to you about. Reflect, please. Just reflect for 5-10 minutes. Take out time. Maybe don't plan against the collective for like 10 minutes. Take out. Put on an alarm clock. 10 minutes. Just take a look at it. Would it be worth fighting a fight? Most times, you see, in fact, there was a fight in in the metro today also between two women. They were fighting in a way, like obviously fighting when women with like it's the verbal battle that goes on. One of the girls that have said, okay, why don't you give me, why don't you just allow me to squeeze in? I'd like to sit down. One of the girls said, no, I mean there is no space for you to squeeze in. Just keep standing. She just said no. She didn't say keep standing. She said no. And the other one, the one who asked, got really offended by how dare you say no to me, that kinds. And they had a little tussle and they kept on going. And the one who was sitting down was being very graceful. She was speaking firmly, but she was speaking with respect. And the one who was had requested for some space so that she could squeeze in was the one who was just trying to going over the line, doing tu tums, when people speak like that. I don't know how people think. That's perfectly all right. Tu tums and all those hand gestures and those faces women make. We're fully capable of doing that, by the way. So all of that. So I could see it, and we just watched and watched. It kept on going. That should have ended in 5 minutes, but it kept on going. My point being, it kept on going for a literal good 20 minutes. And it just went on. So what my point is, there was no need for it. Sometimes we just get into fights and we think, oh, now we can't just stop now. We have announced it, this is now a war now, we can't stop now. So I hope it's not something like that, karmic, that you cannot stop now and something will be taken away. You'll be respected if you stop now. You'll be respected, that you understood sooner, later, whatever it is, you'll be respected for this, this and it. You were finally able to understand that it's not needed, it's not required, it's completely unnecessary for us to be in this fight that's probably just lost its relevance, or I don't know why it even started in the first place. It's like that. Anyway, so my point is, I had to put that fight off. Literally, I was the one who spoke in between. I was somebody else also tried to intervene and they were to each other. But then I just spoke to them and told them, dude, you're being aggressive and it's her right completely to not give away her seat. She's right there and you're being too aggressive. And they were it took them 2 seconds to, calm down, but I know my energy, right? So it's just that my point is if it is the fact that you think that you can't stop now, it'll be taken against you, you'll be seen as a weaker person. No, you'll not be seen as a weaker person, you'll be seen as a matured person. Otherwise, the fight is on, we are fighting, everything is going on as usual, per usual, will go on. I still don't have to do anything, my gods will protect me. You'll still be engaging, whoever you're engaging, your extended group of people, whom you're losing, by the way. Aren't you losing support now? You should, that's what I'm saying, you're losing credibility, you're losing support. So it's my personal appeal to you that you need to my karmics and my collective karmics, whoever are so interested in watching these readings when they don't even believe in spirituality, it's my personal appeal. There's really no need for people to be at loggerheads when there is no need for people to be at loggerheads, is what I'm saying. Yeah, let me see what else I've got. I think these are the ones. And there was one thing was okay. Yeah, I think I've covered all my downloads. I think if there is a smaller download, if I like celebration is the one that I'm not getting what exact. No, sorry, not the celebration one. The yesterday one is what I'm not able to understand really right now what it means. But I will come back to you when I get clarity on that. All right, 40 minutes. Oh my God. Let's just do tarot. Yeah, let's just do tarot. We have to do tarot. That's what I was completely inclined at. But then you saw, no, there were so many downloads, and I had to do it. I had to give out those messages. I'm supposed to, like, just like everyone else, I'm supposed to send them out and share them like ASAP, but I'll take my time. I'm gonna like improve that. I keep saying, I keep pledging, but yeah. Okay, wow. Divine, is there anything you'd like us to know? It was literally, Divine was speaking, when I was trying to just move the energy, remove the old energy from the cards, they were speaking. Now they don't want to like speak. Or maybe I've given out all the messages. Have I given out all? Okay, now they say, no, not enough. Okay, so the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, wonderful. The King of Cups in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, okay. All right, and the 5 of Swords in reverse. Wonderful. The good energy, yes, in the sense like, but the karmic energy is also right here. This person's just being always being very cold, cruel, and just doing everything. But like, you can do whatever you want to do, but really you're going against divinity. So yeah, it's do whatever you want to do. I'll leave it to you. Okay, the Lover's card, it flipped, like this, and there are other cards also, but it just flipped, but it didn't come out, so I won't take it. And I just saw the 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay, let's see. The ones that come out, hop out, I'll take only those, right? So we do see you in this wonderful energy. There is like love, light, everything around you. All right, you are being seen as completely someone very, one second, let me just move around. Someone very abundant, very happy, someone who's just very prosperous, someone who's blessed. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Divine. You are coming across as someone who's divinely blessed. And there are people who are eyeing it, all right? People who are just feeling, who are in their emotions right now, but their emotions are like, why is this person getting everything? Remember I told in my last reading also, this literally just get the same feeling. It's a very jealous, envious feeling of that. Why her? Why is she getting this love and light? Why does she get this attention? Why does that man like her? Why does that girl want to be, oh my God, yeah. So it is about someone's love. It's about, you could be, again, you could be, your husband could love you very much, and maybe it could be your family that could be eyeing. A lot of families don't find it very difficult to like digest the fact that a husband and wife love each other. For them, they want to see husband and wife fighting. They want to see couples fighting. That's because that's what they have done all their own lives. So it could be a family also, by the way, but it could be anybody. So okay, so it could be like your friends who could see like, why this person getting all the attention, why is he getting all the attention, why is she getting all the attention? And it's all attention. It could be like from like an opposite gender attention also. It could be like literally the same gender attention as well. Like somebody, there could be like a lot of people, let's say for instance you collective, a lot of women could be like, if there is a woman in my collective right now, they're like, a lot of people want to be friends with you. They were like, oh, it would be lovely to have her in our group, if you could just catch up every now and then, it'll be just awesome, but there's an envious feeling. There's a feeling of envy. Why her? So it's like someone envying you, that why do, let's say, this A group of people, as that girl and this girl and that one want to talk to her, why not me? That kind of envious feeling. I'm just giving examples, okay? Take it as it resonates. Like, you could be a woman who, and a lot of men would want to like talk to you. 44 on the clock. When I said that, a lot of love and light, I mean a lot of love and light. All right, so it's divine's love also. Oh, thank you, divine. Divine's love also. Divine could love you. Like, I just say, why are you so blessed? Did I not just start with that? 44 again, 444 on the clock when I said that. Oh, thank you, divine. It could be the blessings that you have from divine. Divine loves you very much. Your divine parents love you very much. Your entire divine family, your spirit team loves you very much. Alright, they're always with you, and these people know that you are protected. Why they're always with you? Why there's always like a minimum of 3 angels with you? Why there's always, oh yeah, 333, remember? And I tell you, I'm on the 33rd chapter of the book that I'm reading right now. I'm on the 33rd chapter. Oh, and you remember the relevance of 33 in our readings also, right? So yeah, so a lot of people could be wondering, the envy could be around the blessings, and why does she, it could be like divine has blessed you with a wonderful, a wonderful